Welcome back, everybody, to the Pittsburgh Pirates franchise here on MLB The Show 23. So we're going to get into September, the final month of the season. We right now have a game lead over the Chicago Cubs. We have one more series with them in September. But the big thing about September is getting a chance to see some younger players, be up for a month, guys that may possibly be on the Major League roster next year. And definitely it's going to be interesting with the pitchers. So Will Cousins is right now, I wouldn't say the top guy to bring up, but he's right there. A draft pick of ours, only 21 years old, but look at the season he is having. 12-4. He's got a 3.09 ERA, 1.15 whip. He has been dominant. He was dominant last year as well. But 21 years old. Is Will Cousins the guy that's going to be brought up here? Right now at a 2.7 WAR down there. Possibility that he is the guy. Desmond Sexton's another guy. Was dominating in AA. Comes up to AAA. He's 9-1. ERA to 1.97. Whip at 1. I mean, the guy is absolutely dominant. Only 3 home runs in 73 innings pitched. 2.3 WAR. He's a possibility as well. The problem with him is he's not on the 40-man at the moment. So I'm not sure if I want to go with him. But maybe Anthony Solomadow, a former second-round pick of this Pirates team. Out of 23 game starts this year, 11-5. ERA just about over 3 with a low whip at 1.25. But he also has 14 quality starts. So a lot more quality starts. The guy obviously has, 2 years more experience on both Cousins. So, there's a probably good chance that Solomadow is going to be the guy that gets brought up and really give him a shot, as he has yet to have a shot. So I'm thinking that's where we are gonna go. Now, obviously, we'll have to bring somebody else up. Thinking about possibly about Brian Chang, but he's not on the 40-man, and he's, the power at 19 is there, average at 253. I don't think he's ready yet to even be brought up here in September. And looking through our roster, we probably don't have anybody ready yet. Maybe we bring back Jack Sawinski, but he has been struggling at 224 average. And really, I'm thinking maybe just Matt Frazier will come right back up. He'll get a shot here back at the bigs once again like he did last year. And I'm thinking that's probably the 2 guys that we will bring up and we'll have a debut. I'm thinking of Anthony Solomadow. Unless he kind of falls apart here in the next few weeks. We'll see. So let's sim through the next couple weeks. We are now into September. So we ended up splitting with Kansas City in that little 2-game set. Went to Boston and took 2 out of 3. Seattle actually took 2 out of 3 from us. Dodgers, we ended up losing 3 out of 4 there. Took 2 out of 3 against Colorado. And then Milwaukee, we just swept. We lost the first game there to Houston with 2 more games left in the series. So with that, we're 6-4 in our last 10, but we have a 2-game lead over Chicago. So we've actually extended it right now, as Chicago's kind of scuffling a little bit. See the Dodgers leading the West, and Cubs and Phillies. You got the Yankees at 76 wins. I think we're the best team in baseball. Guardians at 83, so we're still the best team in baseball. No matter what, you got the Astros have won 7 in a row, so we're still the best record. And now with it September, those spots open, you can see Anthony Solomadow actually improved his ERA, dropped it a little bit to 2.98, got a couple more wins. So it's time. Let's bring him up. He is going to get his shot here in the bigs. We'll get a start with him. And Matt Frazier, let's bring him up. Bring up Matt Frazier. And I think we're going to make one more roster move because actually we are right now at 27. And we're going to bring David Bednar back up. Bring him back up. He struggled this year. It was only 7 2/3 inning, but he was struggling. We're going to bring him back up. So let's see how everybody is looking here with 1 month to go. Wyatt Freehan, 38 home runs. What a season he has had. Tamar Johnson with 39. Cruz with 29. So, hey, maybe Bichette could hit 30. We could have 4 guys with 30 home runs. Tejada now up to 21. Endy Rodriguez, the power is starting to get there. So he's up to 6 home runs now. As for OPS, you can see he's getting better. I think we made I think not making the big trade there was probably a good idea and let those guys grow. Freehan and Cruz already over 100 RBI, something we haven't had really in a couple years in this franchise. Guys over 100 RBIs. I'm not sure if he actually had one yet. So we have 2 guys already this year. So that is amazing to see. This offense is fantastic to see. Freehan and Johnson with 30 doubles. So could Wyatt Freehan get 40 doubles and 40 home runs, that would be amazing. Tamar Johnson with a 6.6 WAR. I'm thinking Johnson, it's got to be right now, I think Freehan and Johnson. I haven't checked the MVP race. But those two guys have to be at least maybe 1 and 2. I'm not sure. It's got to be close to see where those guys at. I know Vladimir Guerrero Jr. was up there. I haven't seen it lately, but man, if those guys aren't in the top 3 or at least one of them winning it, especially if they continue the way they are doing, something is wrong. Pablo Lopez, 17-4, might be another 20-game winner this year. We'll see. He's obviously running out of starts here with the final month, but can get it done. Helsley with 28 saves. And he is actually perfect in saves this year. 28 out of 28. Unbelievable. Pablo Lopez leads us in strikeouts. Bubba Chandler right there at number 4. He's having a pretty good season. He was struggling a little bit, but you can see he's starting to pitch a lot better as of late. Pablo Santana, number 1 pick, our first ever draft pick in this series. You know what? We haven't pitched with him in a while. So I think we should get into a game with him as well. I think that's probably a good idea. He has a 1.36 whip, and I actually think he leads us in quality starts. So let's take a look at this one. He does. So actually, he has 20 quality starts, more than Pablo Lopez. So he has been really the more consistent pitcher this year. He's looked very good. He's got actually a 3.1 WAR with a 3.3 from Lopez. So Santana, great year back. Obviously missed the majority of the year last year with that head contusion. And I think we get into the game. We took the last 2 there versus Houston. So yeah, let's get into this first game with Pablo Santana against Cincinnati. And I think we'll just do the second game against Cincinnati with Solomadow. So we'll do kind of the series here with Cincinnati. And after that, we'll have 3 weeks left. So let's get into this game. This is going to be more, normally last video was like more of like kind of, we always get gameplay, obviously. The last one was more like simming through, checking out these games. And so for this one, I think we're just going to do back-to-back games against this Reds team. See L.A. De La Cruz, see what they got. They got some good young talent on this Red squad. So let's get into this game. Pablo Santana, 10-6. Yeah, we haven't pitched with him for a while, having a solid season. He's got some nasty stuff, so here we go. And Arroyo is going to say he went around there. So 0-2 pitch. And swing and a miss on the changeup for strike 3 as we're rocking the City Connect uniforms in this game. As Jake Fraley here coming to the plate. He is a big-time power hitter. He has lit us up before. That one is hit really well, but that's going well foul. 0-1 pitch. As that one's ripped. And Tejada's not going to be able to get it. That is going to be some trouble. So Rodriguez coming over to get it, and I think Fraley's going to be on his way to third. He is, so he will be in here with a 1-out triple. Man, that was absolutely rocketed off the bat. And now Jonathan India comes to the plate. Chance to get the first run on the board, but he's going to strike out. I don't know if that was called or say he went, but either way, it's strike 3, and here comes L.A. De La Cruz. He has had a fantastic season. We'll see the stats here. 282, 35 home runs, 96 ribbies, so he'll probably hit 40. Not sure how many stolen bases he has, but man, what a talent he is. 3-2. And that's going to be strike 3. Says he went there, so Santana strikes out the side. Jake Fraley just stays there at third base. Reds will get nothing here in the first inning, as they will have Julio Urias on the mound, looking for win number 13. Obviously came over from the Dodgers a few years ago. So 1 away in this first, and here comes O'Neal Cruz. Yeah, 30 home runs on the season, over 100 RBI. Pretty much having the best season, I would say, of his career. He has been fantastic, and he rips this one, and that one almost looks like Jake Fraley's hit. Same thing, just right over the second baseman's head, and just hits with so much force. It gets to the wall, but Cruz is going to stop there at second base. There is double number 30 on the season. This offense is just unbelievable. Extra base hits, home runs. And that one is ripped by Bo Bichette deep into left field, looking up. And this one's going to go. Bichette with the 2-run home run. Man, and any other team, like I said last time, Bo Bichette would be having a fantastic year. And he'd be maybe one of the top guys on the team. This offense you're looking at the number 4 guy. It's crazy to think about, but Bichette adds a 2-run shot here, number 24 on the season for him. So hopefully he'll have near 30 on the season, maybe go back-to-back 30, as last year was his career high with 35. And here comes Wyatt Freehan. So he hit one in that Houston series. He's one away from 40. And I believe right now, I could be wrong on this one, but I believe he leads the NL in home runs. 0-1 pitch to Wyatt Freehan. He gets a hold of this one. Fastball left over to the middle of the plate. This one is deep, and this one's going to go. Wyatt Freehan, solo home run. Back-to-back home runs here in the first. And that's number 40 on the season. So who knows? You'd have to go on a nice little run here, obviously, but with about 3 weeks left in the season, could he get close to 50? That would be something else. Wyatt Freehan, what a season he has had. So number 40 on the year. And we'll see if we're not done here yet in the first, as Endy Rodriguez is going to come to the plate, but rips it at first base. It is caught and tagged out there at first as Hayes, the double play, but nice first, adding 3 on the board. And that's what we've really been doing a lot of as of late. You know, sometimes we kind of maybe have a little bit of a lull in the middle of the game, but wait, man, we've put some runs up early on, giving our pitchers a lead to work with, as that's going to be a swing and a miss for strike 3. Santana already with 4 Ks here in the second inning. And they get number 5 as he gets our old guy we love, Trey Mancini. Didn't sign him, goes to the Reds, but strikes out there. So nothing in the second for Cincinnati. And we'll go to the bottom half. And here comes J.J. Bleday, up the middle, base hit, and he is still continuing to hit. You know, it's tough to try to get some playing time for all 4 of these guys and now the outfield. With Endy Rodriguez now producing. Tejada, the guy coming up now, is just showing the power now, already up to 21 home runs. And obviously got an all-star, Drew Gilbert. It's definitely tough to get everybody the right amount of playing time, but I think we're doing a pretty good job. So Tejada takes the pitch there outside for a ball. And I'll tell you what, Tejada, obviously a second-round pick in our first ever draft. That draft class is something else as he fouls that one away. You got Santana on the mound now in this game, obviously. Then you have Tejada here. You got Will Cousins, Desmond Sexton. Man, what a draft class that is. As that one's going to be ripped for a base hit. Because Sexton and Cousins were the 2 guys that possibly could have came up and maybe could be in the rotation next year. Man, we're going to have such a backlog of pitchers. And I know that's why, you know, everybody's out there, oh, make a big trade. Hey, maybe in the offseason we do something. We'll see where contracts lie. As Henry Davis knocks that down the line. That's going to be extra bases. Run's going to score. Add another one on the board here, 4-0. I don't know. I really don't know what's going to happen. I mean, hopefully we go into the offseason as World Series champs. Like I said last time, no matter what happens here in season number 4, I know we got Madden coming up, as that one's going to be ripped, and nice play there at third. If we win the World Series, the series will not stop. We will go into season number 5 regardless. You know, I want to continue this, and there's a good possibility that I might even go into season number 6. It might be slower, because we'll probably be in the Madden season at that moment in time. But I just want to, you know, I'm having so much fun with this team in this series. There's so much talent. It's just fun to play with. A lot of it's homegrown. So many young guys. It's great to see, as that's going to be a swing and a miss there by Bichette. So it really adds something to it. It's like we've really built something here in Pittsburgh, you know, utilizing a lot of the guys they already have in the system, and now we're seeing our draft picks here show up. You know, we haven't went too crazy in free agency and really haven't made big-time trades. It's just really you know, building this team and really, you know, letting these guys grow in the minor leagues, as that's thrown over to first base for the out, but we had another one, 4-0 lead. So, you know, we really have built this, and it's been so fun to really build. And, you know, I would have to also say, as that one's going to get to the wall, Tejada up with it, thrown to second base, not going to be in time. It does help a lot of the times, even though we had early success unnecessarily. We get, you know, I didn't expect us to make the playoffs in season number 2, and then obviously get almost 2 games away from the World Series, as that's going to be a walk. So Santana in a bit of trouble here in the third. But obviously making the playoffs last year, you know, losing in the first round, That's always the thing, is this is thrown away into left field. So that is going to allow to run the score. It'll be unearned, but Cincinnati gets one run here and still just one down in this third. But to me, that's the whole grind of it. You know, when you win a World Series or a Super Bowl in a series within years, I would say 2. Well, especially in baseball, you know, you want to work at it. You want it the grind to happen, and you know, that's what makes it fun. NFL obviously is completely different. I mean, you can build a winner with a good draft in a year or two. All you just need is the right guy. As that one is ripped and should be an out there at first base, it is to end the inning. So just the one earned. Yeah, football, different story. You know, you can get close to a Super Bowl after building a team after maybe 2 years, really. I mean, if you get a quarterback, I mean, look at Cincinnati. You get Joe Burrow in there, you get Jamar Chase, and just like that, it changes the whole dynamic of the franchise. And now you're like a Super Bowl contender, and you can kind of build the team around them. You still got to build a solid team. I mean, to me, like Cincinnati's defense doesn't get the credit it deserves. But hey, when you got Burrow and Chase over there, and you got Higgins, I mean, it's just insane. As Henry Davis, is this going to stay fair? It is! It actually goes over the foul pole. Over top of it. I thought that was going to be foul. It went over the top. Davis, number 20 on the year. He absolutely took that slider for a ride. 110 exit velo. And there you go. He's the number 9 hitter. And he's a top prospect. And he's killing it. That just shows you what this lineup is got for you. Good luck in the playoffs. There's more than likely, because we're going to be there. It's just if we win the division or we're going to be a wild card team. But good luck. We're probably the top favorites in the NL. This lineup's ridiculous, and we have a great rotation. But yeah, back to what I was saying. It's just it's a little bit easier in the NFL. You know, MLB, you just got to really build up, and it's, you know, the season is so long that even if you have a solid team, doesn't really guarantee anything. And obviously in the NFL, you deal with more injuries, but a solid draft class can really just change the whole dynamic of a franchise. Where baseball, it takes time. And, you know, having so much fun here, even in season number 4. And we'll see what happens for the rest of the year. I mean, obviously want to bring home a World Series championship here, and then, you know, maybe defend it in season number 5. But it's been an absolute blast playing this franchise, that's for sure. As De La Cruz is going to rip this one to center field. You better watch out with his speed. Yeah, he's actually on his way to second base. So that is going to be a double, as we are playing a little bit too deep, I think. But that is his 33rd double of the season, and now a little bit more trouble here in this 6th inning, as you got some speed there at second base. So a base hit is easily going to score him. 2-1 pitch to Ty France, and there you go. Base hit's going to score 2. So Cincinnati gets this back to a 3-run ball game here in the 6th, as Santana running into a little trouble here the last few innings. You know, second time through the order, they're seeing his pitches, but he'll get a fly ball here, and that should be caught, and it is by Blade. So 2 away now in this 6th inning. This could possibly be it for him. We'll see. Still a solid start. If you get through this, and you know, you got another quality start, chance to pick up his 11th win of the season. This is pitch number 97, so yeah, he is going to be just about done after this inning. Don't want to walk him here. Get this guy. Get Trey right here. And that one's flown into right. Tejada's over. He's got it. There you go. Out number 3. So Cincinnati will add a couple more. But solid start from Santana. Is going to go 6, allow 3. But he has a chance to go out with the win. As Mark Tejada just continues his very good hitting game here. That one's going to get to the wall. And Tejada's going to be in for a double here to lead off this 6th inning. We try to get this lead back up. His 26th of the season. Man, we're going to have, what, like 5 guys with 30 doubles? Crazy. As here comes O'Neal Cruz. Chance to do some damage here. 3-1 count. Look for your pitch and drive it. And the pitch, he'll take it actually down low for ball 4. So he gets on. Todd at second. Cruz at first. Here comes Bo Bichette. 2 for 3 with that home run in the first. Let's see what Bichette can do. And I'll take that pitch up high, way up high, for a ball. Yeah, Bo Bichette, I mean, solid season. He has been very, very good. And it's going to continue as this one is ripped into left field. That's going to get over the fielder's head there and left and actually get over the wall. So his 27th double adds another run. And now they're going to load the bases. Yeah, they are not going to pitch to Wyatt Freehan. They're like, forget this. Even with 2 outs, I don't think so. And he will be intentionally walked to load the bases here for Ke'Bryan Hayes. So a chance to really blow this game open here in the 6th. And swinging a miss on that nasty changeup. 0-1 pitch now to Hayes. Up the middle. And De La Cruz makes an unbelievable play there at short. Saves a couple runs. What a play. Man. Keeps it at 7-3. And here comes David Bednar to the mound. Coming back up. That one is ripped in the left. Bladay's going to hopefully run it down. And he will right there at the track. But yeah, 2024 reliever of the year. Led the league in saves. Had a solid year last year, but it was starting to fall apart at the end. And I think it was just time for a new closer. And, that's the way we're going. And it's worked out with Helsley. No doubt about it. And Bednar just was struggling this season. Take him down to AAA, see what he does. And he's been performing pretty well, and he deserves this chance to come back up. And hopefully he can finish off the season and, be another good bullpen arm here. 3-2 pitch to Fraley, and he's going to foul that one away. Another 3-2. And the pitch. And that is ball 4. That is a nice take there. That was very close. So, Bednar running in a little bit of trouble here in the 7th. Here comes Jonathan India to the plate, and he'll take the pitch down low for a ball. That one's right there, though. 2-2. Man, ball 3. I don't know how you lay off that one. Another 3-2. Runners off with the pitch, and swing and a miss for strike 3. So, Bednar gets out of that jam. Nothing for them in the 7th. Let's go to the 7th now with Mark Tejada up to the plate. 3 for 3 in this game. Couple of singles and a double. And, make it 4 for 4, and he crushes this one out of here going oppo. Mark Tejada. We kind of put him and, Rodriguez on that, let's see what you got. We got 3 weeks left of the trade deadline. See what these guys can do. And Mark Tejada is just absolutely taken off. He has. I believe at that moment in time, I think he only had 12 home runs. Now he's up to 23. Man, what a job from Mark Tejada. He is looking like the real deal. The guy we saw dominate in AAA. And he's starting to dominate now here in the bigs. That's for sure. This lineup might be this is one of the best lineups I've ever seen. I mean, it's just, there's nobody that's really an easy out. There just isn't. And, other than maybe Hayes, everybody else can hit a home run. Is this a chance for a double play? Johnson to Cruz over to first base and pulls him off first. So it won't be a double play, but get the force out there at second. But yeah, Hayes is not going to give you much power. I mean, Gilbert was another guy that's not going to give you much power, but he has actually shown it. So he's close to 20 home runs, so he still has some decent pop. Well, let's try this second time. 4-6-3. This time it's going to work for a double play. The end the 8th inning. Brock Burke gets out of that one. And yeah, let's go to the bottom half of the 8th inning with the 8-3 lead. And here comes O'Neal Cruz to the plate. And Cruz, man, that might be one of the longest foul balls you'll see. That was belted. Just square it up. 2-2 pitch here to Cruz. He'll take the pitch outside. Now, after that foul ball, I would not even pitch to him. Forget about that. I'll just walk you. But it's like, what do? You walk him to get to Bo Bichette? Forget that. Cruz hits this one deep in the left field, keeps carrying, and it's going to be off the wall. On his way to third base, Cruz will be in there with a triple. So, chance to add some more runs here in the 8th inning. Make sure we got this victory in hand. 9th triple of the season for him. And here comes Bo Bichette. Home run, single Double, triple shy of the cycle. This one's hit deep into left center. It keeps carrying. It's going to get down. So another double for Bo Bichette, number 28 on the season. Add another run. Man, him and Mark Tejada in this game have been absolutely dominant. So let's bring in Cano here in the ninth. Try to just get this out of here with a 9-3 score. And there you go. Strike three, Trey Mancini. I'm sorry, man. I would have loved to bring him back. Just too many guys on the roster. As Mancini goes down once again. I think he has struck out 3 times in this game. Taylor, ground ball. Johnson up with it over to first. There is out number 2. So Cano looking for a 1-2-3 ninth here. And get game number 1 of this series. It's up to Nelson. He'll take the pitch up high for a ball. 1-1 pitch. Fouls away that circle change. 1-2. Let's go slider away here. 1-2. And he swings and a miss. Strike 3. Cano strikes out a couple. And there you go. 9-3 victory here against Cincinnati. Obviously, Cincinnati not in the playoff race this year. Hey, with the talent they have, maybe a free agent signing, a couple of free agent signings away, maybe they can be in the race next year. We'll see. Chicago has been unbelievable. Bo Bichette, 4 for 5, 2 doubles, homer, 4 ribbies. Tejada, 4 for 4. Davis, 2 for 4 with a double and a home run. And obviously, we saw the home run on the first from Wyatt Freehand, number 40. Santana gets win number 11. 7 Ks in 6 innings. As Anthony Solomadow is going to make his major league debut here in this second game against Cincinnati. Always great to have debuts at home. Those are always the best. And obviously, you're on a possible playoff team, maybe a division-winning team right now. The crowd's there, Saturday night, pumped up. Bring your family into town. And possibly this guy could be a part of this rotation next year. But let's see what he has against this Cincinnati team. 0-2 pitch, as that's a ground ball. Nice play from Bo Bichette, and that will be out there at first base. So there is out number 1 of your major league career as Jake Fraley comes to the plate. Pitch to him, and that's going to be a strike. So yeah, former second-round pick out of New Jersey. He is got some great stuff, and there you go. First strikeout of his major league career. Nice slider. He's got a funky, kind of wind up and everything, and delivery. A little bit funky, a little bit unorthodox, but man, he has got some great stuff. He has been dominant this year as this one's hit well into right field, and that's going to get down for extra base hits. Stevenson on his way to second base. He will slide in there safe at second for a double. So really the first trouble of his major league career. A couple batters in, because now you're facing Elly De La Cruz, who fouls that one away. 1-2 pitch. This is a great chance to show some stuff here as a changeup is fouled away. But yeah, he's got that changeup slider, throws in the mid-90s. 1-2. Nice slider right on the corner. De La Cruz goes down swinging, and a great job there by Solomadow. Couple Ks. And we'll go to the second. And takes the pitch inside. So he's got that slider working. Looking pretty good as Ty France looking at an 0-2 pitch. And see you later. Strike 3. Man, looking good so far here. And I know we're just, an inning and 2/3 in. And that's a ground ball up the middle. That's going to be a base hit is Trey Mancini. So I've got a 2-out hit here in this second inning. And I always love to see younger guys, especially in these situations, like he just did in the first, get in maybe to a bit of a jam. See how they react. See how they come through. That's where you see the real resolve of a pitcher. As that's going to be strike 3. Nice job. He's looking good. He really is. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. Go to the third as Marte coming to the plate. Fouls away that 1-2 pitch. Go 1-2 again. Man, they're going to say he went there. Okay, I don't think he did, but we'll take it. Strike 3. So Solomadow looking pretty good as we go 2 away now in the third. And ground ball by Fraley over to first. So that's a 1-2-3 third. Offense not helping him out here so far, but looking pretty good. Only at 47 pitches with 2 outs here in the fourth. That pitch taken in for a ball. 2-2 pitch here to Ty France. and takes it down low for another one. So let's see, 3-2 pitch. Don't want to walk this guy. Give him something to hit, but misses that slider on the outside half. So lost him there at 1-2. Walks Ty France. And he got a man on now here in this with 2 away. And that pitch is taken up high for a ball. So just want to throw a strike here. Let's just get a strike. 1-0. Just missing there in the corner, man. That was a nice pitch. That was a really good one. 2-0. Misses low there. That was, I mean, they're right there. That pitch is like right there. That could be called a strike. Finally there, a strike at 3-0. So 3-1 count. Pitch. And they're going to say he went. All right. Can you work back from 3-0 to get him here? 3-2. Runner off. Fouls that one away. Runner will be off with the pitch again. So payoff pitch here. And works another walk. So back-to-back 2-out walks here in the 4th. And Trey Mancini had the single earlier. Let's see what we can do here, as that one's going to be fouled away. Left a little bit more over the plate than you want. 0-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball. A little bit late on that, so maybe we go back to the heat. We'll see. Let's go back up and in. He missed last time. And he's going to go look at here. Mancini goes down looking. And Solomadow gets out of the jam in the 4th. Let's go to the 5th. This one hit well. Deep in the center field. And it is going to be gone. Drew Gilbert looks up at it. And that is the first mistake there from Solomadow. And Tyrone Taylor takes him deep. And right now that's the lead, as our offense just has not been able to get going so far in this game. But a 1-0 lead here in this 5th inning. Now, right now, that's a swing and a miss from Marte. He goes down again. We have it in player lock. I don't think, obviously, he's going to go the whole time. And, obviously, once you're in player lock, it's up to the CPU to make the decision when they're going to take you out. As this is a ground ball over to first base. Got it there for out number 3. So just 1 run allowed there in the 5th, the solo home run. The offense just has to get going. But depending whenever he takes out, I think we'll just finish this games here ourselves. But we'll see if he can get through 6. Up to 80 pitches. Pitch to Stevenson, and that one is crushed. Is it going to stay fair? It will. Tyler Stevenson, he likes seeing Anthony Solomadow on the mound. Hits the double earlier, has the home run here, his 13th of the season. So 2 solo shots, and that's it. They would take him out there. That would be it. So he would just work 5 innings, 5+, and we're down 2-0. So let's go to the 6th. They bring in Tyler Mahle. I don't know why they brought him out of the bullpen, but whatever. That's an interesting thing there. But let's get this one. Let's see if we can come back here. Let's make sure Solomadow doesn't get a loss. Let's try to come back, get back into this game, get the victory, as Davis is going to rip a base hit there. So, man on first, 1 away. Here comes O'Neal Cruz, and Cruz is going to rip this one, and that was hit with authority. That's going to roll all the way to the wall and allow Davis to score. Stopping there at second is Cruz. All right, get the first run on the board here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Get this within a run. 32nd double of the season for Cruz. Here comes Wyatt Freehand. Swing and a miss on the slurve for strike 3. That was a nasty pitch. So Drew Gilbert 0 for 2 so far in this game, trying to come away with a 2-out hit. You get a base hit here. Cruz is scoring. And fouls away that fastball. Yeah, base hit. Doesn't matter how well it's hit. Cruz is scoring. And that is a pop-up. Stevenson over. Got it. Out number 3. So, we only get 1, but hey, that's fine. We're back in it here. Let's go to the bottom half of the 7th. That's Brian Hayes rips that one. Slider left over to the plate, and this one's going to get out of here. He doesn't hit much. He doesn't hit many home runs at all. He's top 5 in average, but that is number 6 on the season. Couldn't have come at a better time. Solo shot's going to tie this game here up in the 7th inning, 2 apiece. Yeah, that one was just right over the middle of the plate. Hayes did not miss it at all. Look at the size difference from Cruz and Hayes. That is crazy. There you go. Tied at 2. So Anthony Solomadow, I think, pitched really well, so at least he's not on the hook for the loss. As this one's hit deep, Blade is going to be just short there at the track. But yeah, at least he's not going to get a loss here in his first start. Just a couple solo shots. Yeah, that's awesome. All right. Tejada now up. He's 0 for 2 in this game. He'll take the pitch outside for a ball. Coming off that last game, solid 4 for 4. Had a home run. And it looks like he's going to have another one. And kind of the same area. Oppo shot from Mark Tejada. And that is going to give us the lead. Man, hey, we saw what kind of clutch hits he's got. We saw it opening day. And the game-winning hit on your Major League debut. And he has a big-time hit here to give us the lead. Mark Tejada. Home run. That's what you want to see. And I love seeing the Oppo shots, too, showing power to all parts of the field. You know he has it. And there you go, 3-2 lead here in the 7th inning. So let's go to the 9th. We now have the lead. Helsley's coming into this game. He's perfect on the season. I don't want to jinx anything. It's just, don't worry about that right now because a 1-run lead can go away in a split second, but that's a good start. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Nasty to throw that, curve when you just throw 101 coming at you. 3-1 here to Trey Mancini. He'll take that pitch inside for a strike. So 3-2. And, oh man, are you kidding me? That should have been strike 3. Wow, missed call there. So they're going to bring a pinch runner here in Jay Allen. Get some speed on base. He's got that 85 speed, and he is going to be off. Davis missed it a little bit, and that is going to be safe at second base. And I'll tell you what, you have to listen, obviously, for the steals. I just hate there's, really no indicator that a guy is stealing. You just kind of have to, listen. He's going. It's just, I don't know if I like it or not. As that's going to say he went there as Taylor. Obviously hit the home run early in the game, so he can definitely has the power. 0-2, but swing and a miss on the slider for strike 3. All right. As that pitch is just taken in the middle. All right. 0-2 pitch here to Marte. And he'll take the slider outside. That's a nice pitch. Tough take. Let's go there again. 1-2. He takes it again. Nice good take there. All right. Let's go more high heat. Pitch. And see you later. Strike 3. Save number 29 out of 29. So he remains perfect on the season. And we're going to get the victory here. 3-2. Mark Tejada with the go-ahead home run there in the 7th inning. And we'll come away with the victory in the debut of Anthony Solomadow. He goes 5 innings, 4 hits, 2 earned, 2 walks, 7 Ks. I liked what I saw. Just really the 2 mistakes that ended up on solo shots. That's really about it. Other than that, looked fantastic. I think he really does have a shot to make the rotation next year. And possibly we'll see a couple more starts. Maybe, we'll see. Maybe 1 to 2 more starts here with him to finish off the month. As that's what we got. So we got 3 weeks left. We got a lead. 5.5 now for Chicago. 5.5. So we have built that lead up. So next time, I think we'll finish out the regular season. See where we stand possibly in the playoffs. Hopefully it's a division victory. And go from there. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the support. I appreciate it. Hit that like button. Subscribe for more. As I will see you in the next one. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.